Hello and welcome everybody to today's Commodities Corner session presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So just before we get started, guys, very quick check-in with everybody that you can all see the presentation okay and you can hear me okay. And of course, welcome to those of you who are joining us for today's session. So hi there, Yudi. Hello, Salma. Hi there, Ronnie. Hi there, Otang. Nirmal, good to see you. Maxine, hi there. Hi there, Lilius. Colin, good to see you as well. Karyer, Asek, Mohammed, Jack. Excellent. Right, well, we shall get started, guys. And if there's any questions during the session, do keep those coming as well, just via the chat function. Thanks very much, Olga. Perfect. Right, so we shall get started. So during the course of today's session, we will, of course, be going through the biggest trading opportunities right now, how to use fixed odds trading for maximum profits. We'll be covering live market analysis, identifying high probability trade setups on commodities, as well as answering any questions you might have as well during the course of the session. So if there are any questions or comments, do keep those coming and we shall definitely cover those. So first of all, the key markets we'll be looking at today are going to be gold, silver, palladium and platinum on the metals, and with the energies we are going to look at crude oil. Now we've got a number of trade setups which are starting to pick up the pace at the moment that we are going to go through very shortly with you. Before I do so, let me introduce you to the Gold and Silver Club. I'm sure a lot of you are aware already, but if not, we are an international commodities trading research and advisory group. We specialize in the precious metals, the energies and the agricultural markets. We are recognized as the leading go-to authority on commodities and as internationally respected experts. Our analysis and opinions on the metals, the energies and the agricultural markets are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications which include Bloomberg, Reuters, CNN, Global Banking and Finance Review, and the Wall Street Journal. Our team of experts has advised and taught technical analysis, fundamental research and portfolio management to more than 75,000 private traders worldwide. So for more information on the Gold and Silver Club and our expertise, please do feel free to go across to our website, www.thegoldandsilverclub.com. Okay, great. So what we'll do now, we'll take a look at the price of gold. Gold is currently trading at $1,237 per ounce after incredible breakout to the upside over the last couple of days. In fact, we saw this week gold breaking out to 12-month highs, up 16% on the year so far, and the best performing commodity so far of 2016. So we'll have a look at that very shortly. In fact, there's some trade setups lining up on that right now. Before I do so, I will just quickly cover off some of the top trades that we've had using the Gold and Silver Club signature trading strategies on the binary.com platform. Okay, so first of all, there's been an opportunity that we identified last week just for a breakout trade on gold. Very simply, a rise trade for the price to be higher, entering there for a buy at 11.33. You can see gold just continued to break out over the last week. We've continued to see just higher highs, higher lows be put into the market. So we've had a nice little bit of follow through there on gold over the last week. We've also had a breakout trade on platinum last week, which again, we just took that up to the upper end of the trend channel. Again, platinum is great to trade on binary because you don't get large spreads on binary. The opportunity to get into the trade provides a very good risk to reward where you're not having to pay a very large spread. So ultimately, we got into a buy trade for 881, rise trade for the price to be higher. That worked out very nicely. And Brent crude oil has continued to roll over and break down again. I want to take a look at that with you very shortly as well. So we've seen a breaking through a major supportive level this week, and we're continuing to break down over the last couple of days. So I want to identify some setups on that with you as well. So very simply, guys, we'll be looking at two types of trade, the higher and lower type of trade on binary. If you select higher, you win the payout if the market exit price is strictly higher than the entry price. If you select lower, you win the payout if the market exit price is strictly lower than the entry price. So very straightforward way for us to trade the markets. Okay, so let's go through it. I will bring you over to my screens. I'm going to share my charts with you. And again, guys, just if you want to, if you've got any questions or comments, keep it nice and interactive. And I'll go through those during the course of the session as well. So let me bring out, first of all, we'll look at gold. And let's just get you over to my screen. Hold on. Quickly check in, guys. Everybody can see my screen, okay? We're currently on the gold chart right now. Thank you, Triano. Excellent. Perfect. Thanks, Maxime. Right, super. So we'll start off with the gold trade, guys, and we'll have a look at the overall chart structure. So a few things I want to point out to you at the moment on gold. So we'll go super tight at the moment. We'll go onto the tighter time frames first of all. So we had a huge rally over this week, and in particular yesterday was a massive rally for gold. So this is the biggest one-day move since 2013. So we moved just shy of 700 points from the lows to the highs there. So we had a huge breakout and a capitulation to the upside. Now, a move like this, where you see these huge breakouts to the upside, we are starting, especially as we're getting towards the end of the week a bit here, you're starting to see some profit taking around this zone of resistance at the moment. Now, if you go out to the tighter time frames, you can see here where we formed a doji yesterday, we're starting to come down a little bit at the moment in prices. You're going to see some profit taking. The longer this market consolidates, the longer you see gold consolidating around these levels, the more opportunity it gives traders to bank some profits here. Just take a little bit off the table, start trailing up their stop losses as well. And I would anticipate that we could start to pull back a little bit further over the course of today. So you've got an inside candle which is building there just at the moment on gold. Now, I would say because this is very, very strongly in a bullish trend at the moment with gold, we would only take this sell short at a smaller percentage risk just because the overall market sentiment has been very strong over the last week. However, we really are in very overextended territory right now to the upside. So if I just go over to gold, I'll just show you that on multiple time frames. Again, monthly chart would come up, would hit that key resistance. So we've rotated within just 2 months, well actually 6 weeks. Gold has managed to rotate all the way down here from the lows, sitting at 1,000, about $45 per ounce, all the way up to the upper end of that trend channel, which represents from the lows there, we've moved roughly 2,000 points now in 6 weeks, which is huge going back to those lows. So you can see this trend channel is being well respected. Okay, so you can see this is a very key level of resistance. If you go out to the weekly chart, you'll also note here that in terms of resistance zones, we've also come up to a key resistance. One of our key indicators is telling us that we're overbought at this level at the moment. So ultimately right now, where we're sat with gold, we would expect some profit taking around this zone of resistance where we are at right now. So again, just looking at the daily chart, and this might actually also line up for a trading opportunity on Monday as well. I'm not expecting gold, the whole market to sell off here. I'm not suggesting that this is going to be a longer term trade at the moment, but certainly in the shorter term, I'm looking just for a pullback over the course of today. And then as we pull back, I'll be looking for buying opportunities on pullbacks as we head into next week. But in the short term, I see profit taking today. We haven't really followed through too much. There's not been too much support over the course of the London session so far. We're starting to edge lower and lower here. So I'll just go in at a lower percent risk on this trade at the moment. I'm going to take that for a sell short. All I want to do here is just be in and out by the end of the day. Again, just taking advantage of profit taking here as well. And I'll go out to that trade. Hold on a second. Let me just get everything ready. Just be in and out of that by the end of the day. Okay, so I can get that over the next 8 hours. So I will go for that on gold. Let me just bring that out to you. Okay, so you can see here, essentially I'm going for metals, gold. I'm selecting up or down. This will be a lower trade. So over the next 8 hours, I want the price to close lower. Only 1 point lower than $1,237 an ounce and 83 cents, okay? So that is what I'm looking at the moment. So I'm going for an 85% payout. The deposit on that trade is $1,079 for a $2,000 payout. So I'm going to go ahead and take that for a sell short. Okay. Beautiful. So that has been done. So we've gone in for a sell short, and we've now executed the trade there. So I've just marked it on the chart where we've actually gone for a sell. And in fact, let me just bring you over to some comments here just on Reuters as well. Just hold on. Okay, so you can see, I'll just go over to the update on Reuters here. So you will see at the moment, most dealers also agree that the pace and extent of the run-up leaves price vulnerable to profit-taking and volatility in the near term. However, in the longer term, they suggest that gold prices should move higher. So which is what we are looking at here as well. It's just gone up so quickly in such a short period of time that you are very vulnerable, particularly as we're so overextended on the chart at the moment after yesterday's move, to some volatility here. So you can see if I just put it on the daily chart and show you where we're sat in terms of the daily context after yesterday's move, which is essentially 4 times more than your usual day-to-day volatility on gold. We're super overextended at the moment, and we're looking just for a short-term pullback here. Remember, on binary, all you need is the trade to go 1 point in the direction which you predict over the specified time frame, and you will win the entire trade. So that's all I'm looking for here on gold at the moment, just a short-term profit taking, going in at a lower risk, and I'm looking for the price to close lower by the end of the day. That's all we're doing here, just looking for a rotation lower. Now, if we do close with this sort of price structure by the end of the day, this inside candle sort of formation, that's also liable on Monday to potentially getting broken down to the downside. Depends how the price structure is by the end of the day. If this was the end of the day at the moment, I would also be looking for some potential additional profit taking as we go into Monday as well, taking us back down to this key level, which was previous resistance, and it could turn into supportive zone, also taking us back just down to the lower end of this trend channel, and then looking for a potential bounce and a re-entry at this point, okay? So typically after a large move like that, if you miss the move to the upside, you will get some degree of a pullback on profit taking as well here. So that's what I'm looking at the moment on gold. So what we'll do now, we'll move it over to oil. So if we have a look at oil, I also see a trade opportunity at the moment on oil too, which you can see, first of all, light sweet crude oil started to break down first. It's actually taken out its swing low here going back to the end of January. So you can see the $27 per barrel level. Let me just mark that out for you, 27.50. We broke through that level a couple of days back, and you can see yesterday again we broke through that level, finished the day with a bit of a supportive candle, but at the moment oil's just hovering around this zone. Essentially, it looks like maybe previous previous support could turn in resistance. You can see here we've got a neckline, you've got a V-shaped reversal pattern broken through support. I'm looking for follow through now on Brent as well over the course of today. So I'm looking for a sell short opportunity on Brent. So I'm also going to go in for a sell here on Brent. So just bear with me as I bring that up. Okay, so what I'll do on this scenario, I'll go over to energies and we'll go over to oil, see how far ahead we have to go. I'll bring out the contract in just a second, my deal ticket. Okay, so I'm going to go in for a trade, which I'll be in and out of essentially just before the Baker Hughes report coming out later today, which is going to be coming out at 6 o'clock London time in 5 hours. So I'm just going for a trade to be lower over the next 4 hours here, quick day trade here on oil. Okay, so I'm looking for the price. You can see here, this is a deposit of $1,616 for a payout of $3,000. I want the price just to close lower by 1 pip than $31.41 an ounce. Okay, going to energies, oil, $31.40 at the moment, looking for the price to close lower over the next 4 hours. So I'm going to purchase that for a lower trade. Again, deposit $1,616.40. The payout on that is $3,000. It's a duration of 4 hours. Start time is going to be in the next 15 minutes to start that, and I will take that for a sell short. Okay, perfect. So that has also gone through. So I've got a sell short on gold at the moment. In fact, gold is starting to come down a little bit quicker here now as well. I would suggest if we break through as well the lows that we put in overnight here, you're looking at taking out 1232. This will really start to pick up a bit of momentum. You've got the potential, you can see, for those of you who know a V-shaped reversal pattern, where you get, it's essentially when the market has just moved too far, even if it can be to the downside where you get the market selling off too far over a short period of time. It can also pop to the upside too far over a short period of time, and ultimately it starts to form this V-shaped reversal. So if we do get this V-shaped reversal pattern playing out today, next level to break is 1232. I might actually consider entering another position if we break through that level and just take advantage of this retracement of natural profit taking in the market. Again, we're not saying this is, we're looking to be in this trade for a long period of time. At this point in time, it's just a quick day trade, looking to take advantage of volatility of profit taking by the end of the week here. A lot of traders will be looking just to lock in some profits. If you're looking to buy gold, it's not a great price to buy gold at the moment after it's moved 16% so far this year, the biggest one-day move in over 2.5, 3 years. If you're getting in right at the top of this trend right now, it's not ideal. I think a lot of traders should be aware of that. They're getting in at these prices is too high. but we'll be looking at pullbacks back down to around the 1200 zone as opportunities to potentially buy if we get confirmation around those levels. So keep an eye on gold at the moment. I'll be looking at that this afternoon as well for some opportunities. Now let's move it over. So we've taken a trade on, I've taken a trade for Brent crude oil, marked that out on the chart as well. This is where I've gone for a sell here. You've got a nice little overhead resistance zone here as well. So I'm just looking for nice rotation back towards the lower end of this zone over the course of this afternoon. Okay, so you've got some nice channels which are developing here on oil. I'm just looking for a rotation lower, getting some rejection at the upper end of that channel at the moment. Let's move it over to silver. Silver, same situation really as gold. Platinum, same situation as well. Platinum's had a pretty big breakout. Let's just go over to a little bit more detail on these charts. So platinum come up to the 200-day moving average, definitely overbought as well. Actually, I would suggest platinum because it's quite nice on binary. Platinum don't have to pay big spreads, which you do on nearly every other broker for platinum. So I'm going to look at a smaller trade on platinum here as well. Just for the short term, again, let's look at this. Just be out by Monday for a sell short. Just take advantage of the fact that we're really overextended at the moment. Come up to the 200 in May, natural profit taking around these levels. So let's just get a refresh on that. Okay, let's see if we can get that for a good payout. So that's not too bad, 90% payout. Again, I'll go for a deposit of $1,051 for a $2,000 payout just to be in and out of this trade by Monday close. So I'm getting in at this pretty good price, 953.65 there. So I will go for that for a sell, okay? Duration 3 days, in and out by Monday. So I want to close this position by Monday. Price only needs to finish 1 pip lower than 952.69. So I'm going to purchase that. Okay, great. That has been done. I've gone for a sell short there as well. Okay, let's just mark that out on my chart. Platinum, sell, done. Let's just move it over as well. We had a look at silver. Yeah, silver is definitely it's back in this overextended zone as well. I think I'll leave silver for now because gold, we've got the gold and platinum trade for a short-term sell short. We've also gone in for a sell on Brent crude oil here as well. Nice rejection actually overhead with some key moving averages too. So I'm looking for some more momentum to the downside with oil over the course of this afternoon too. Okay, so just bring it back to the key markets that we've covered here. I think that's it. Let's have a look. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go over to the US dollar index very shortly. Just before I do so, for those of you who do want to get access to the trade setups that we provide during the week, and you can get access to all of the trades that we provide during the week, the real-time alerts that we send out to all of our traders, modifications on those trades, updates as and when a trade is getting triggered, or any trade management on that. So you get all of that as being a part of the private traders club. Okay, so all you need to do in order to find out more, I'll put the link there just in the chat so you can all have that. Let's just have a look. Okay, let's just put Okay, so there is the link to the Gold and Silver Club, the privatetradersclub.com. Okay, and with that, this is what you get as being a member of the Private Traders Club. So you get access to all our live trade alerts, very transparent, includes our exact entry on the trades, or exit on the trades, trade management of all the positions as well. As well as that, you can join our live trading rooms throughout the week, and you can also get provided with a recording. So if you happen to miss the live trading rooms, you also can watch the recording afterwards. We go a lot deeper into technical analysis on those calls, into the strategies that we utilize, into trade management of current positions. You can ask all of your questions throughout those sessions as well. So it really helps to install your learning for trading commodities. You also get the week ahead trading plan, which is released every single weekend to give you a really good brief plan for the week ahead so that you're in all the relevant trades. You get trade management on that. We cover fundamentals, technical, seasonality aspects, and really everything to give you an edge in the market for the following week. And alongside that, you also get access to, which is very important, the Master the Markets trading course. So that is an online course developed by the Gold and Silver Club, where you can go through step by step in a chronological order every single online module, which is everything from setting up your charts to risk management, very important, to the indicators that we use, to the different commodities we trade at the Gold and Silver Club, how to utilize all of our strategies at the Gold and Silver Club, and really take your trading to a very high level for trading commodities. So if you would like to find out more and take your trading really to the next level, all you need to do is go down to the bottom there. So I've just provided the link for you all. You just go to www.theprivatetradersclub.com, click on enroll here now, Once you've enrolled, you just need to make sure you fill out all of these details, click apply now, and a member of our team will get in touch with you ASAP just with further details on the Private Traders Club. Okay, fantastic. So what I do, guys, I just wanted to quickly update you all on that. I get a lot of questions about the Private Traders Club, so that's how you can apply to be a member. The other market we'll have a look at here is the US dollar index, which of course moves inversely to gold, silver, and also platinum, because these markets are all priced in US dollars. You can see here at the moment, we had a doji form yesterday, an indecision candle, and the US dollar is starting to get a bit of a supportive bounce as well at the moment. You also want to just keep an eye on the stock markets, which are getting a brief little bounce to the upside today as well. So that could help to see a little bit more profit taking on the metals too. So keep an eye out for that as well. But essentially, just in summary, guys, we have taken a sell short position on Brent crude oil, we've taken a sell short position on gold, and we've also taken a sell short position on platinum. We're not saying these are longer term trades. We're taking advantage of short term profit taking after we've had such a huge move over the course of this week. It is a Friday. You will start to see a lot of traders just banking some profits ahead of the weekend. That is what I would anticipate. Okay, but as always, just keep an eye out for the technicals over the course of the afternoon as well. Okay, fantastic. So I don't think there's any more questions at the moment. Let me just take it back to the presentation. Maxine, just going on to your question there. Essentially, if you would like to find out more, all you need to do is just go to www.theprivatetradersclub.com. It is by application only. With that, you get access by being a member. Again, you get access to the Master Markets Trading course, live trade setups, our live technical analysis videos, our week ahead trading plan, and also our email support line as well. So you're supported every step of the way. So if you are ready to do that and take your trading to the next level, just go ahead and go to www.theprivatetradersclub.com. Membership is by application only. Once you've completed the enrollment form, we'll get in touch with you ASAP. Okay, fantastic. So I don't think there's any more questions at the moment. So that's a wrap for today's session, guys. Good to see you all on here, and I wish you all a profitable day's trading. Have a fantastic weekend, and I really look forward to working with those of you who will be filling out an application and joining us at the Private Traders Club. Okay, thanks, guys. Take care. Have a great one. Cheers. Bye-bye.